Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting installment of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your boy, the franchise player, Double B Bad Blood, joined by the mixologist himself, Mr. Chemical Julian, and that dude in the chair, Shane Effin Husky. Welcome to Monday Night Mayhem. Boy, oh boy, Raw 30. Raw 30, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus Christ, what a friggin' show.
Before we get into Raw 30, there was some crazy mad talking news today that happened this morning.
What was that news?
That John Cena is on the cover of WWE 2K23.
You can't see him? You can't see him?
One thing I really am talked about that 2K is really doing, that they add war games. I am very excited to try that out.
Shane, I heard you're there for it.
I am there for it. Oh, man. You can spring around the ropes. You can bring weapons into the cage. I am all for it, and I can't wait to play it.
I've got a question about that. So, it's been a while since I played a wrestling game.
Yeah.
I think it's a while. So, how many players are we going to have in a War Games match?
You can do 3 versus 3 and 4 versus 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
And can you do like online multiplayer matches?
They haven't confirmed that yet, but I'm assuming the war games for online will probably crash the game.
Well, dude, I'm just saying. I mean, if you want to talk about having some serious ass tournaments, I mean, we used to love doing rumbles. We used to love doing triple threat matches and whatnot, but
there's a story with this one.
You say there's a story with that one?
Yeah, there's a story with this one. He hasn't played a wrestling game in like years, so he has no room to talk. That's just the me. I know Jeff personally, so I can talk like that to him.
Well, shout out to my boy G4 Jim for joining us here today. Man, can you just let's Jesus Christ, Lord have mercy.
It's already been 3 hours.
This show was lit. 3 hours went by so goddamn fast.
Fuck.
For the first time in a long time, I've been very, I've been popped. How about that?
Like my rock hard.
I mean, so many things happened on the show, from your boy Teddy Long showing up to.
Let me holler at you, player.
Yeah, man, just from Teddy Long showing up to the Undertaker, Bray Wyatt, damn near kissing. Like, Jesus Christ. Big facts, that's true. Breaking the fourth wall all day. This show was great. DX, look, I just gotta say this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, D Generation X probably brings to you.
I wonder where he's at.
13-time tag team champions of the world. He goes, the Road Dogg, Jesse James, Kurt Angle?
I thought that was
that
really
shit had me dying.
I thought that was Billy Gunn for a minute when Kurt came out.
I knew damn well that was Kurt Angle. That shit had me dying though. From Kurt Angle to fucking Teddy Long to man, this was a fucking phenomenal Raw.
If you want to talk about throwbacks to classic Monday Night Raws and back to classic 90s wrestling, down to the Undertaker's motorcycle not starting.
Oh my God.
Was there.
And I've been watching Raw since 2003, and I can't believe I've been through both of those moments, which is crazy as fuck.
We had Ted DiBiase and the $1 Million Man.
And IRS.
Daddy, look, ladies and gentlemen, IRS, a.k.a. Bray's daddy, was on the show collecting cash. Erwin R. Shyster up in there.
Alundra Blades was there with her title belt.
Man, I was waiting for it to out the trash.
On the trash.
I was like, where's the trash can?
For the 30th time.
Man, this was a great fucking. Let's start from the beginning of the show though, because we all were a little uneasy at the beginning of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Raw started out with your tribal chief and the Bloodline themselves coming out to the ring.
In one of the hottest opening segments you've ever seen.
Little did we know.
I miss.
We were all afraid. We thought
I was all afraid.
I mean, I was like, please don't let tonight. I was like, please don't let tonight be the night that Sammy gets kicked out.
We do this every week, y'all.
But this was different. Shane, this was different. This was like
you're getting played like
here. Daddy's here and he's pissed. That's what this was like. I mean, I am calling him daddy, but I'm just saying. I mean, that's for Shane to do.
Man.
That's what it was like.
So Sami Zayn was on trial in the tribal court. With the tribal chief as judge, and the wise man, Paul Heyman, in Philadelphia, by the way.
He was.
Crowd chanting ECW. Him saying ECW's dead.
Paul was fucked up for the shit he was saying,
was waiting for Joey Styles to pop up.
He served as the prosecuting attorney against Sami Zayn, and he showed all this footage of Sami not being there when needed. But and Sammy's like, you know what? I really ain't got time for this.
Sammy was like, yo, fuck y'all. He was.
And Roman was getting sick and tired of it. He called the executioner Solo Sikoa.
Oh my God.
The tribal chief was like, oh, you're not going to go stand up for yourself? Yo, Solo. And he was about to get up.
Did you see how Solo like took a minute and was like,
I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah. He was like, yeah.
But then,
out of nowhere,
the last person hey, look, 2 months ago.
I want you to stop. I want you to remember this. Paul Heyman started with the CEO conspiracy.
He did.
He started with the conspiracy talk.
He sure did.
He started with the conspiracy talk. And remember the conspiracy I said about Jey Uso and Sami Zayn? Okay, continue, Mr. Julian.
My man, main event Jey Uso runs to the aid of Sami Zayn like, yo.
The last person.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
Last night, I put together my own footage.
Bro.
It's Sami Zayn. Click. And he started showing footage of Sami taking bullets for the team.
Bro.
Yep.
Coming in for the save.
Bulletproof Sami.
Jay even said, if you want to see Sami Uso stay in the bloodline, throw up the ones.
The one.
Bro, people was like,
throw up the ones.
Even Jimmy, even Jimmy was like, Jay was like, I'm gonna throw up the one right now for my boy.
But
bro, my heart melted right there.
Of all people, Jay saved Sami. Of all people.
Tribal Chief was like,
really?
So,
yeah.
Putting more time on your clock.
Yo.
Yo, Jay gave him his flowers. Put the lady.
Okay, so I noticed that when they all came out. Yeah, fuck Hulk Hogan, by the way.
Yeah, fuck Hulk
Hogan. When he came out, I was like, okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I can see where we're going here. I can see what we're doing. Man, I was worried though. I gotta say, I was worried, bro.
I was on my nail.
Ooh, I was like pacing back and forth, like, dude, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't kill Sami.
I was touching my nips.
Hey, man.
Whoa. Hold on. We ain't here for that kind of talk.
Let me tell you something. For anybody that ever wonders why professional wrestlers make such good actors, you should have watched tonight.
Yeah, you should watch tonight.
Boy, Sami just had his hand around my heart. He was just like, Julian, I want you to feel for me.
Right.
Today.
This was some Hallmark movie shit.
I don't gonna do Sami like that. Come on.
Bro, I was like, Oos, don't do it. Don't do it.
This was some Hallmark movie shit going on here with the plot and twist.
It's that Lifetime Movie Network shit, boy. It's nice.
Yeah.
Lifetime shit. I waited to see them in a fucking little fiery cabin in Maine, with some fire going and,
Bro, but you know what? So here's the thing. This storyline and this gimmick,
I love it,
is 75% carrying SmackDown. It is one of the most interesting things on television.
Did you say 75%? I was straight up say 90.
Yeah,
you know this by how much TV time they get.
Yeah. And that's why one match is cut short.
Hear how the crowd pops for Sami.
All the time.
I think this probably went a little bit longer than they had probably planned initially.
Yes.
But they're like, shit. This is let's put it like this. When WWE does the documentary video about this whole storyline,
Thanks for following us there.
I'm in. I will buy the DVD if they still make DVDs. They'll be like, here's on VHS. I'll take that too. Here's on Beta. I'll take one of them too.
I'll take one of them too.
Man, this is really gonna go to this is really like one of those old school AWA like 80s storylines. Like it's really, one, it's interesting. Two, it's, I think, yeah, they're milking it. I mean, that's the proper.
Oh yeah, they're definitely milking it.
But it's worth milking. Like it hasn't gotten stupid or stale, you know.
No, it has. Sammy's the one that's keeping it interesting, like really fucking interesting.
And Sammy is a huge baby face because of this, and really, it's keeping you guessing because it's like, is Jay in cahoots with Sammy?
Man,
because
who's been saying that?
I said that.
Who's been saying that?
Roman has done a lot of fucked up shit.
Yes, he has.
Tribal chief.
Yes,
Yo,
he has.
Roman's a dick.
He's a toxic. He's toxic. As
Roman
hell.
is hella toxic. He is gaslighting the shit out of people.
He had his match with Jay and made him stretched his brother.
Oh
it was
man.
like, say I quit. Say I quit, I'm gonna snap his neck.
God.
I mean, he was punking people earlier. When you talk about, if you're talking about equity ass whipping, there's a lot of equity ass whipping here. And,
Okay, so
Roman
I agree with that, and I agree with what Drew just said. The Bloodline is the best WWE storyline in probably a decade.
Yeah.
Yes.
That storyline is only as good as the people involved in it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Sami Zayn has carried the fuck out of that storyline. Sami Zayn has made that storyline worthwhile. Sami Zayn has done everything in his power to, in my opinion, make that storyline the best that it has been. And then you bring in Jey Uso. Let's talk about Jey Uso for a second.
Main event Jey Uso.
Main event Jey. Yo, when Jimmy was hurt,